Welcome back to Robominions.in AI interview preparation app. The topic of this video is Prim's algorithm for minimum cost spanning tree. Before tracing the code, I request you to watch this video on your laptop or at least make your mobile phone screen full size in a horizontal way so that you can clearly trace the code along with me. If the code is not clearly visible on your mobile phone, I strongly suggest you to watch this video on your laptop, and the app I'm using to trace the code is Robominions.in AI interview preparation app. This app will help you in tracing the code line by line. By just a click of a back and next button, you control the code at every stage and you can revise your concept. The app is available in the website robominions.in. Download latest version of the app. The app is updated regularly every 3 months with lots of new concepts and topics and lots of code which you can revise. The app is available for the OS. So if you have a Windows OS laptop, download for Windows OS. Now let's start tracing the code. We have Prim's algorithm to calculate the minimum cost spanning tree. In that, first we have hash include stdio.h, then we have hash define infinity. So we have infinity value defined as 999, and then we have hash define vertices. Vertices we are having 4 vertices. It's a 4 vertices graph. So first we have a adjacency matrix of the graph. So let's see. So we have 0, 4, 5, 9. Then we have 4, 0, 6, 7. Then we have 5, 6, 0, 2. And then we have 9, 7, 2, 0. And at the end we have a graph with the weights. So you can clearly see 0 to 1 there is 4. So 1 to 3 is 7. 0 to 3 is 9, 0 to 2 is 5, and 2 to 3 is 2, 2 to 1 is 6, and it's undirected graph. It's a weighted but undirected graph. We have to find a minimum cost. In this, the minimum cost, we are going to consider 3 edges, and by just looking at it, you can see the minimum cost would be 4 plus 5 plus 2, that's like 11. So the algorithm has to find this minimum cost using Prim's algorithm. Now let's start tracing the code. So then we have a selected number of vertices. So we are creating an array of size 4 and initialized with 0. So for 4 vertices 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have a selection array. Then we have a num edge equal to 0, initialized to 0. Then we have min cost. Then we have a declaration of prims underscore algorithm function, and then we have int main. In int main we call prims algorithm. So wired prims algorithm, here we first select the 0th edge. So 0 is selected 0 equal to 1, so we have made it 1. Then we have a while loop where we iterate through all the vertices. So we are starting from edge 0. So 0 less than 3 is true. Int min equal to infinity. So right now min is equal to infinity, which is 999. That is the macro. We have row equal to 0, column equal to 0. Now we have a for loop. We have int I equal to 0, I less than vertices, I plus plus. So I is right now 0, 0 less than 4 is true. We go inside the for loop. Here we have if selected of I. So selected of 0 is 1, which is true. It go inside the if condition. Here we have for int j equal to 0, j less than vertices. So 0 less than 4 is true. In that we have if not selected of j. Right now j is 0. So not of 1 is false. Ampersand graph of I is 0 and j is 0. So 0 comma 0 is 0. So false and false is false. So it doesn't go inside the if condition. Now j is incremented to 1 now. So now we have if not of selected. So j is 1. So 1 is 0. Not of 0 is we have 1. Ampersand. Then we have graph of 0 comma 1 is 4. So true and true is true. So it goes inside the if condition. Here right now we check with the min. So min is 999. 9 that is infinity according to us. So infinity greater than 4 is true. So it goes inside the so what has happened is from the 0 edge we have selected 1 right now. So that is what has happened. So we have incremented j, right? So vertex 1. So from 0 to 1 we have found the cost, minimum cost to be 4. So graph of ij, that is 0 comma 1 has added. So presently for first iteration we have found the minimum cost to be 4, and rho is 0 and j is 1. So 0 1. Okay, so 0 to 1 we have found the cost, that is 1. Then we come out of the if condition, inner and outer if, and then we increment j to 2. So now incremented j to 2. So again go inside. So right now we have selected j, that is 2. 2 is 0 and it is not of 0, and graph of 0 comma 2. 0 comma 2 is 5 now. Now in the if condition inside we see right now min has become 4, right? So min is 4 and the graph of 0 comma 2. So which so we j has become 2, that is 0 to 2. So 0 to 2 we have weight 5. The minimum cost we have already found to be 4. So 4 is greater than 5, which is false. So min is 4, so it is less than 5, right? So 4 greater than 5 is false. It doesn't go inside the if condition. Our min remains 4 for now. Now j is incremented to 3. So now we check from 0 to 3 we have 9. So let's see, it goes inside the if condition for selected of 3. So selected of 3 it's not selected, so it is a not of 0 is 1, ampersand ampersand. Then we have graph of 0 comma 3, because I is 0 and j is 3, it is 9. So it comes inside the if condition. Here we have min is now, right now it is 4. So 4 greater than 9 is false. It doesn't go inside the if condition. So it comes out. Now j is incremented to 4. 4 less than 4 is false. So for now we have found a cost, min cost is right now is 4 from 0 to 1. So then we come out of the for loop. Then we come out of the if condition. Then now we in this for loop we increment I. So increment I to 1. So I it has been incremented to 1. Now we check if this is selected. No, this is not selected. The vertex 1 is not selected. Then I is incremented to 2. So we check whether it is selected. No, it is not selected. Then I is incremented to 3. We check whether this is selected. It is not selected. We have I is incremented to 4. 4 less than 4 is false. Comes out of the outer for loop. Now we make selected column of 1, because select, we have, see, you can see here we have found the minimum cost, right, where row equal to 0, column equal to 1. That is 0 to 1 is the minimum cost we have found. So we selected 0 at the beginning randomly. We just selected 0 from where we started. So 0 was selected, and from 0 to 1 we found to be 4 to be a minimum cost. So now 0 is selected. Now we make 1 selected. So selected of column equal to 1. So 1 has been selected now. Then we do a min cost equal to, so right now min cost is 0, right? So 0 plus 4 is the minimum cost we have found. So 0 plus 4 equal to 4, and we increment the edge. So edge was initially 0, so we increment the edge to 1 now. So we have found, we print the edge and the cost right now. So first one we have edge 0 comma 1 equal to 4. So that is the minimum cost we have found. So then now edge is incremented. Now we go again to the while condition. Edge is num, edge is 1. So 1 less than 3 is true. Go inside the while loop. Int min equal to infinity. Again min equal to 999. Then row equal to 0, column equal to 0. Now we have again outer for loop starting from 0. I equal to 0. 0 less than 4 is true. We go inside the if. Now we select the 0 edge. Then we have if selected of 0 is 1, that is true. Go inside the if condition. Now j equal to 0 less than 4. So first one we have 0. For 0 we have not of 1. So when j is 0, right, when j is 0, it is not of 1, ampersand ampersand, graph of 0 comma 0 is 0. So this becomes false. So now j is incremented to 1. Now for even for this, it has been already selected. So we have already done 0 and 1. So not of 1 is false, ampersand ampersand, 4 is a true value, but this becomes condition is becomes false and true is false. So now j is incremented to 2. So now j is incremented to 2. In for second edge, we have not of 0, ampersand ampersand, that is 0 to 2. So that is the edge we are selecting now, because the outer I is 0, right? For now I is 0 and we are selecting the other vertex j. So other vertex we have selected now 2, and so it was not previously selected. So now right now we are selecting it, and it looks like, yeah, it has succeeded. So min is right now infinity, 999 greater than 5 is true. So min will be updated to 5. So 5 it has updated, and row equal to 0 and column equal to 2. So because 0 and 2, end of the if condition. Now j is incremented to 3. So 3 we have, so 0 as a selected. So not of 0 is 1, ampersand ampersand, 9 is a true value. True and true is true. It goes inside the if condition. We have min cost right now is 5. So not min cost but minimum value after after checking the selected and the cost between 0 and 2. So we have 5. 5 greater than 9 is false. So it doesn't check that. Then it comes, and now j is incremented to 4. 4 less than 4 is false. Comes out of the for loop, comes out of the if condition. Now I is incremented to 1. So I is incremented to 1. Now from 1 we check if there is any minimum cost. So from 1, right now, so 0 and 2 we found a minimum cost of 5. Now from 1 we check all the other costs and see whether we find anything lesser than 5. Okay, so now selected is 1. So we go, now again we start from 0. So 1 to 0. So j is 0 now, but 1 to 0 has already been selected and done. So that becomes false. You can see the if condition has become false. Not of 1, ampersand ampersand, 4 is false. So now j is incremented to 1. So j is incremented to 1. Then we have 1 less than 4 is true. If not of selected, so j is 1 right now. So 1 is also selected. So not of 1 is 0. So 0 and 0 is false. So it's going in this, because I is 1 right now and j is 1. So it is going in this row, you can see. And then we have j now 2. J is 2. That is between 1 and 2. Let's see. Yeah. So second vertex, and between 1 and 2 the weight is 6. So not of 0, selected of 2 is 0, right? Selected of 2 is 0. Ampersand ampersand, 6 is true. Now we have min cost as, sorry, min is 5. 5 greater than 6 is false. So we retain the 5 value. So it comes out of the if condition. Now j is incremented to 3. So now we also check the 3. 3 is 1 and 3. Between 1 and 3 we have weight 7. So we see selected of 3 is 0. So not of 0 is 1. Ampersand ampersand, 1 comma 3 is 7. So between 1 and 3 we have 7. It's true. We go inside the if condition, but we have min equal to 5. So 5 greater than 7 is false. So we come out of the if condition. Now for in the for loop, j is incremented to 4. 4 less than 4 is false. Comes out of the for loop. Now I is incremented to 2. So for 2 we have selected 0, and for 3, even for 3 selected is 0. So it is a straightforward if condition. So 0 is false. Then we have incremented I to 3. Even third vertex is right now not selected, so it is false. So comes out, now I is incremented to 4. 4 less than 4 is false. Comes out of the for loop. Now selected column is 2, right? So we have found a minimum cost between 0 and 2, right? So selected, so the minimum cost is, so the column is 2, we selected 2, right? So and the row is 0. So if I, sorry, I'm just repeating this. If I made mistake, I want to repeat. So if we have found the minimum cost between 0 and 2, not between 1 and 2, but 0 and 2. So 0 and 2 is 5 is the minimum cost. So you can see here, this is the minimum we have found with the 0 vertex and 2 vertex. So as we have selected 2, so we mark it as 1 here, selected of 2 equal to 1, and we make min cost equal to, min cost right now is 4 plus the new one value we have found is 5. 4 plus 5 equal to 9. We have successfully found that, and the edge we will be incrementing it to 2. Now edge has been incremented to 2. The two edges have been explored, and now we increment, sorry, now we print the edge values. So we have second edge 0 comma 2. So 0 comma 2 equal to 5. We have so our target is to find 3 edges with the minimum cost. So that is the target. Then we do, so edge is now 2. So num edge is 2. 2 less than 3 is true. Okay. So now we have to find the last edge with the minimum cost. Now let's see. Int min equal to infinity now again. Min equal to 999. Row equal to 0. Column equal to 0. Now again we start I equal to 0. 0 less than 4. True. We start from again from 0. 0 vertex, and then we have if selected. So 0 can be selected. So we check for let's see, from 0 we again go through different vertices. So now first we have 0 to 0. So 0 to 0 we have not select, 0th edge is not, if not selected, it's already selected and done. So it has so it is not of 1 is 0, so it doesn't go inside the if condition. Now j is incremented to 1, so we go for 1. 1 is also selected, so it is done. So not of 1 is false. Now j is incremented to 2. 2 is also selected, so not of 1 is false. Now j is incremented to 3, so 0 to 3. So we get the cost now. So not of selected of 3 is not of 0 is true, ampersand ampersand. 0 comma 3 is 9. It is a valid value. So true and true is true. Then we have if min 999, right now min is equal to infinity, right? So 999 greater than graph of I is 0 and j is 3. So 0 comma 3 is 9. You can see here. So 999 greater than 9 is true. We go inside the if condition. So we have found min equal to 9 now. So right now we have placed min equal to 9. That is 0 between 0 and 3. We have found 9. Row equal to 0, column equal to 3. So till we find any other min cost, we keep this as a min. So we okay. Then we have j incremented to 4. 4 less than 4 is false. So comes, then we have for int I is 1 now. So 1 is selected. So 1 is selected. So we go inside the for loop. Here we start from j equal to 0 less than 4 true. We have if j is 0, right? So 0 is 1. So not of 1 is false. So j is incremented to 1. So selected 1. So 1 not of 1 is false. Now j is incremented to 2. If not of selected with the index, that is 2 edge is j is 2, right? So the second edge has already been selected. So even that is 1. So not of 1 is false. Now j becomes 3. So in 3, in case of 3, we have 1 between 1 and 3, we have weight 7, which is lesser than 9. So when we, so you can see not at the third edge is not yet selected. So it's still 0. So not of 0 is 1, ampersand, graph of 1 comma 3, 1 and 3 is weight 7. So that is 7. So if condition is true, we go inside. Now right now min was 9, 9 greater than 7 is true, it go inside, it replaces the min with 7, and new row is 1, and column is 3. So right now our minimum cost is, we have selected between 1 and 3 is 7. Now let's explore further. Now j is incremented to 4. So 4 less than 4 is false. Then we have I incremented to 2. So I has been incremented to 2. So we select the second edge. So we have seen. So second edge is 1, which is true. We go inside. We start j from 0. So we have selected the second edge. From 2 we see which are the minimum. So now right now 2 to 0 is already done. So 2 comma 0. So not of 1 is false. So it comes out of the if condition. J is incremented to 1. So 1 is already selected. So not of 1 will be false. Now j is incremented to 2. 2 is also selected, and 2 itself is selected. So not of 1 is false. Then from 2, then we increment the j to 3. So 2 to 3 is not yet selected. If you go, you can see 3 not of 0 is true, and weight, there is a 2 which is valid. So 2 to 3 there is a weight 2, and right now we have min 7. So if we click next, if min, that is 7 greater than 2 is true, now min equal to 2, a new min we have found, and row is 2 and column is 3. So between 2 and 3 we have found a minimum 2. So then we increment j to 4. So 4 less than 4 is false, and then we increment I to 3. So 3 is not selected, so it becomes false. It comes out, the I has been incremented to 4. 4 less than 4 is false, comes out of the for loop. Now we do a selected of column 3. Now we mark 3 as selected. So 3 has been marked selected, and then we calculate the min cost. Min cost equal to, right now it is 9, plus we have found a new min 2. So 9 plus 2, that is between 2 and 3. 9 plus 2 equal to 11. And edge is incremented to 3. So number of edges we have covered 1, 2 and 3. And then we print the 2, between 2 and 3 we print the cost. So edge 3, 2 comma 3 is 2. So you have found a minimum cost in this graph. And the end of the while iteration, then we check num edge. Now we are checking for num edge is right now 3. 3 less than 3 is false, comes out of the while condition, comes out of the Prim's algorithm function, and we find the total minimum cost is equal to 11. 4 plus 5 plus 2, 11. That is what we discussed in the first. And then it comes out of the main function, return 0. The time complexity of this algorithm is order of v square, because we iterate, we have two for loops for iterating through the vertices. So it is order of v square. To access this code, you can click on code button in the app Robominions.in AI interview preparation app. You can also trace the code here by just clicking back and next button. You have total control over the code, and you can revise the concept just before going to an interview or any gate exam or semester end exams or a lab exams. You can quickly revise the concept. Okay, and the app is available in the website Robominions.in. Click on download latest version here. If you have Windows OS laptop, download for Windows OS. Okay, see you guys in next video. Thank you. Signing up, Dhananjai Sharma,
founder of Robominions.in. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, share with your friends and family. Visit Robominions.in website, crack your toughest coding questions and tech interviews by downloading latest version of the app, and make your coding easy. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.